I've heard some really interesting discussions today. I think one of the biggest ones for me was the discussion we just had around nanoparticles, and actually it created some bigger debate around consumer labelling, and actually if consumers haven't got all the information, how can they make a good choice. I also really enjoyed the marketing presentations. I loved. I completely am on board with this idea of making things fun and positive, as well as informative and being honest. And yes, I've heard some really interesting discussion points at the networking breaks. I think if people take three things, I'm hoping anyway, if people take three things away from today, I'd really like them to take away. One, that I think social media can really provide direction. I think social media can really help cosmetics brands and beauty brands give direction to their consumers and create a kind of sustainability vision that's irresistible. Secondly, I think I'd like people to take away that they need to be honest, and I know this is a big challenge, but actually to survive on social media you need great sustainability strategy, and you actually need to be really honest about the things that you are not there with yet, as well as the things that you're doing really well. And the final thing I think is that sustainability, by building communities where people can share ideas, and you can not only create a sense of sustainability being normal and desirable, but also you can show that individual actions can be scaled up and can really count. But you've got to, in order to engage people, you've really got to make sure that you position sustainability as something that's desirable and cool and something that they want to share with others, because social media is all about creating and promoting your own personal brand. I think the most important thing in a conference like this is provocation and debate. I think it's so important that you give air to topics, contentious topics. You provide people with differing views, and you get people to think differently, because it's so difficult to get people of influence in a room together. And I think by creating debate through polemic opinion, I think you'll really get a good response, and you'll get people thinking afterwards.